this is Shannah, and this is a new pick a card reading. This is what's next in your career. So when it comes to work, to job, career, projects, so what's coming up next? Now we have here three possibilities. As usual, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So just choose one of the dolphins, one of the piles, and we're going to jump right into it. If you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're starting with the tarot cards, and then we're going to the oracle cards. So the first card we have here is the star, number 17. Then we have the Prince of Discs. This is the Knight of Pentacles, the day trader, but reversed. Then we have the Prince of Swords. This is the this is the Knight of Swords, the hacker. And we have here number 8, Justice. Now, what I see here is you being very hopeful for the future. You are like projecting your fulfillment in the future, which is kind of normal, of course. You're making plans and you're hoping that somehow an answer will come. Why do I say an answer? Because you're still deciding something here. With the Knight of Pentacles, in reverse, Knight of Pentacles is usually a very slow energy. So what you are hoping for and what you are working towards right now is speeding up the process. It's like you've been in a slower energy because you were still deciding where to go. You didn't know exactly. And it's actually this kind of energy is still with you right now when you're watching this video. Is still not quite sure in which direction to go, right? And there are things that still have to be settled. There are some things that you're not seeing yet, but you know they will be balanced. You're waiting for certain I was going to say things because I'm missing the word, for certain circumstances, exactly, to get balanced and to be the right times, like waiting for the right timing for everything to come into, to fall into place. But the interesting thing is with this being reversed, not only is like the momentum is increasing, and life is starting to speed up in your favor. It's also like here, if we see the day trader, it's for me, this gives me this feeling of big corporate business. Maybe you are working for a big company or for like a company that trades with money, but something like there's more conservative, in their dealings. So something that's big, you're actually well taken care of. But with it being in reverse, I see you wanting to go another way. I see you wanting a more alternative way than we have here, the Knight of Swords. And this is also a sign of speeding up, you're speeding up the energy. And what we have here on both sides is actually the internet. So I think like you would like to do something on the internet. It can be anything, providing services, giving courses, counseling, or even programming, something creative, designing, something that you've always wanted to do, and now you're hoping to be able to finally be able to do it. But again, there are certain things that still have to fall into place. There are certain things that are not clear enough, especially it can also be a case here of finances, of having the right finances, having the right money, because here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's also like probably this is a major factor right now. So you are not sure that this will provide you with enough income. So one of the things, because justice is balance, so here the advice is to balance them both. Instead of saying goodbye to this corporate job completely and just going happy-go-lucky, of course you can do whatever you want. I have the feeling here is like the cards are telling you, balance them out. Yes, you don't want to do this for the rest of your life, and it's okay. You want to go your own way, your own creative way, and that's fine. That's something that you should if it's calling out for you. But what they're saying here is to balance them out. You know, start working already in those projects that you feel called to do, and that's your dream, and that's exactly what you want. But don't leave the security completely, not now, because especially in this time that we are experiencing, you know, winter's coming, especially for the North Node. So it's a bit now, the energy of Game of Thrones is really, winter is coming. With winter, we don't know how this pandemic is going to evolve. Okay, so there's so many things that are still up in the air. We don't know, and because of that, here the advice of the cards is like balance them out. Start both. You know, go on both. In German, we say, how do you translate that? You know, like ride on both tracks. You know, ride on both tracks, because that's where you'll be safest. You're starting something new, but you still haven't said goodbye totally to the safety of yeah, that you need right now. Sorry, that was a fly confirming what I'm saying. And yes, let's get other cards. So this is the first message for those who are like worried about career. If you are jobless at the moment or between jobs, a new job is coming. A new job is coming, and it's going to be something fair. May not be exactly what you want right now, but the cards are telling you to start, because it's going to be something that's going to help you to achieve then later what you want. Okay, so let's see what these cards have to say. The comments of these cards are written in German, but I'll translate. Okay, so let's see. We have builder. Your natural ability to build something and to create brings you a lot of fulfillment. Then we have writing. You heal, inspire, and teach and entertain with the words that you write. And then we have practice makes perfect, right? Or makes the master. Yeah, but in English you say like practice makes perfect. Perfect your abilities by practicing them on a regular basis. Okay, so there you go. So what you're saying is you're building something from scratch, and you probably has to do, for many of you, it has to do with writing. You actually inspire people with your words, even if it's not directly like writing a book. Maybe you write a blog, maybe you write something on Instagram, maybe it's the words you use when communicating, but it's like writing. And you can also write down your experience. That will inspire other people. And I'm getting here, although it doesn't say, but I'm here getting here like a lot of sense of humor. For some of you, you're very funny, you know, and they say like, keep on doing it, keep on going, because you're getting better and better at it. So your project is going to be successful, but you have to stay focused, you have to practice and just do it. I'm getting this this energy of just do it. And then we have here, bottom of the deck, we have food. I don't know now the name in English, I'm so sorry, but it's like your culinary abilities are able to heal others. So maybe, for instance, you have a cooking blog, or you know, you love cooking and you share that with other people, or you'd like to open like a restaurant or something like that. So for some of you that would be the case. But I see it's like apply also with this cooking card. I say apply all of your talents. You can use all of your talents, because here we see her playing the flute. So some of you may also like make music. You write and make music, and you know, you can apply all of that onto your project, right? And present that to a broader audience. Let's see what the other cards say. What's next in your career? So what's next in your career? Okay, here, this one here. Oh, cornucopia. So there's a lot of abundance coming in. And number 11 is like the right time is coming. It's really, I really have the feeling, just start, just go. Then we have the world. And you can share, and 2 plus 9 is 11. So we have 11, 11. Yes. So it's like a gate is opening up for you. There's an opportunity coming up where you can share. Also, this cornucopia is your wisdom. This cornucopia is your talents. This cornucopia is what you have to share with the world. You have so much. You're actually someone with such a deep and rich inner life, and it's ripe, and you're ready to share it with the world. And this card promises also success, you know, being well received by a broader audience, like I was telling you. And like that's why internet as well, you're sharing your abilities with the world. Then we have 47, the thinking woman. But interesting enough, we have here a book. So again, something with writing, something with reading. Maybe you read things out loud, for instance. You read books for other people to enjoy, or poetry, something beautiful like that for some of you. And here 4 plus 7 is 11. So we have 11, 11, 11. This is fantastic. And I'm glad that you see me pulling the cards, otherwise you wouldn't believe me. So 11, 11, 11. So for you, the time is really coming. A portal is opening up. The card is also telling you, yes, think your things through, plan them, but don't overthink them. Just do it. Really, the message here for you is just do it. So, and then we have here 4 plus 3, this is a 7, and man holding a coin. So you'll be getting support also from a group, from your audience, or from someone that would like to work with you or would like to invest in your project. So money is coming in, you're going to get financial support for your project. And this is amazing with 11, 11, 11. It's like, we can make this up. So we have these cards here. I usually don't work with them here for YouTube. So let's see what we get and if it makes sense. So we have here fly, and we had a fly earlier. See, a period of ill health, depression. Don't be afraid. And we have here this side, we have jug, light-hearted, carefree time. And this one here, lily, spiritual love. The thing is, it can be that you're coming out from such a period of depression, or you're feeling depressed at the moment. You know, it doesn't have to be with illness, but it has to be that it's just like feeling heavy-hearted sometimes, because maybe you compare yourself to others, maybe you like to see yourself, you know, getting ahead in life, and you're not seeing it right now, or you cannot see your path clearly, and that can really bring you down. But here it's like you have this lightheartedness with you, and I think that's your sense of humor. I have really the feeling people who are watching pile number 1 have a wonderful sense of humor, and this is sense of humor that keeps you afloat, that keeps you positive, that gives you also the strength to carry on and not give up. And you don't have any reason to give up, even if you don't see your path clearly right now. It's going to open up, like with 11, 11, 11. It's this gate is going to open up. And then the spiritual love is telling you as well that you're being loved by spirit, you're being guided by spirit, and don't be afraid, because just let your spirit speak, like listen to your calling. And we have here at bottom of the deck, the most difficult part of the situation is over. So you're coming out of this depression. I'll keep it here. This is beautiful. The most beautiful part of a situation, of a difficult situation, is over. Oh my God, this is wonderful. So this is really good news. Like I was saying, it's going to open up. So wonderful things are coming your way. Last cards for advice for your situation. Things are going to open up for you. 11, 11, 11. It's just so amazing. So we have step away from the crowd. And this one here, right? Put others first. And we have bottom of the deck. Invest in your spirit. Again, spirit. So just do your thing. Just do your thing. Don't compare yourself to others. Go your own way, because you're going to be successful just by being the psychedelic sheep of the family, and put others first. You know, you don't have to rush. You can help other people. And I have the feeling here also with invest in your spirit is I have the feeling, and this with spiritual love card here, that you're really guided by spirit. You're really guided by the universe. And I think it's like your work, like we saw earlier, inspires other people. So you're being like a channel for spirit to come through and inspire and bring people together and strengthen their heart. So your work is very, very important, no matter which work it is. You know, you don't have to be now a healer or a psychic or a medium. You don't have to be that. You can be someone that is a clerk, but your being there really heals lots of people, because you can reach out and be kind and put their needs first. See, there's so many ways of making other people's day better, sometimes just with a smile. And this is something that you know, and this is this kind of energy that you put into your work. And it's very, very meaningful. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're starting with the tarot cards, and then we're going over to the oracle cards. So let's see what we have here. We have the 9 of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Discs. The Knight in this deck is deck is actually the King of Pentacles here. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. There you go. So we have here food, and we have here counseling or psychology or psychiatry. But the thing is that you've been really worried about your job situation, about the future of your career. And we have here with the 9 of Swords, you've been really worried, like sleepless nights and anxiety as well. Maybe because of that, you even go to a counselor or to get some kind of help in order to ease your mind, ease your heart. But the thing is, what we see here is you being a very sensitive nature, you're very giving nature. And it's happening then, it's all this energy is getting more grounded, and you're going to start to relax, because you're going to start to have the feeling that you are in control of your situation, especially here. Because it can be that your situation will demand or is demanding for you to learn something new. And it could be that for you, some of you are studying, and maybe you're changing the master, you're changing the subject of your studies, and that will be very beneficial for you. It will be something that has to do more with what you want to do in life. Because even here you see like psychology, then you see cooking, so going 2 different directions. Or maybe you're opening a restaurant where not only you serve wonderful food, you give like life advice. That would be an idea. That's a niche, right? But joke aside, what I see here is really you getting stronger, because by choosing something different or learning something different, you will feel more in control of your situation. And it can be that you're also perfecting your skills as well. So it could be some kind of training. It doesn't have to be studying from the beginning, right? But it's getting better. And these worries will heal, because the Queen of Cups is also like a very healing energy, and it soothes the soul. It's a very fluid, caring, loving, soothing energy. And this is what's going to start. You're going to start to relax. And here with the Knight of this, you're probably going to get like kind of a mentor, or there was someone in your life with these two cards together that this someone is going to give you advice, someone you can turn to, someone that can show you a direction, right? Or probably you even can look for a counselor, like a career counselor, that can guide you in a better direction for you, and even support you, because sometimes, for instance, if you decide to start your own business, or to enroll in new courses, changing career completely. I don't know how it's in your country, but sometimes there are like financial supports for these changes in life. And but it all depends where you live, but you can get information about that if that applies to your case. What I see here is you getting stronger, is you learning something new, is you getting control of your life and getting a sense of direction after this period of anxiety. Let's see what the other cards have to say. So let's see what these cards have to say. What's next in your career? Okay. So these cards are like, the comments are written in German, but I'll translate it as well as I can. Okay, so I'm seeing this one. We have protected. You are safe and you are supported while you're changing your job. So really, for some of you, you're really changing jobs, and that's why this anxiety. But you get in control, and this card is really confirming this, telling you you are protected while this is happening. Wow. And then you have the wish of the heart, or heart's desire, put it that way. The angels support, guide, and protect you while your dreams are coming true. So you are going for a heart's desire. You are making a dream come true, and you're probably very anxious about it, especially in nowadays where everything's a bit unsure. But you are getting more and more self-confidence. This is great. Then we have crystals. And they say your connection to crystals and precious stones is a channel for healing energy. So maybe like in order for you to feel calmer, to feel more rooted, right? It's connecting yourself with crystals, or using crystals, wearing crystals or carrying crystals, something like that, in order to ground you, in order to calm you down. For instance, amethyst is a really, really good crystal, because it calms you down and protects you against negative thoughts and negative energy. For instance, also smoky crystal is very good against negative energy and negative thoughts, for instance. And but maybe you are working with crystals as well, is something that you'd like to do and you're starting to do as well. So take it as it resonates for you. And we have bottom of the deck, and it's speaker. Your rhetoric abilities are a part of your life's purpose. Okay, so talking is very important for you, being able to speak, being a speaker, being able to explain ideas, being able to inspire other people, being able to explain things. So this is a talent that you have, is being confirmed here, and that you will not only need, but you'll also be using it in your future career. And it's something that's going to be very, very positive and to your advantage. This is great. Then we have here these cards. So the future of your career. So we have victory. So if you're wondering if things are going to work out, yes, they are. And it's number 28 that sums up to a 10. So it's like the end of a difficult phase as well for you. And good times are coming, like victorious times are coming your way. And then we have number 5, attachment. And we have number 2, journey. So this is a new phase coming your way. The only thing keeping you from moving forward faster is still the self-doubts. It is attachment to self-doubt, attachment probably from thoughts of not being able, of not being good enough for it, like thinking, okay, no one will want to hear me, who will want this product, who will want this and that. But the thing is, you are meant to be successful and you just have to start the journey. So here's really a question of deciding, it's like you feel the fear and do it anyway. This is here your message. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Because by going forward, by going on the journey, this fear will subside. These chains that keep you grounded into something that you probably don't want, or to your own fear, will disappear. So again, here is number 17, adds up to an 8. So, and then we have action. So it's really do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So let's see what these other cards here tell us. Like, I usually don't use these cards. I don't find them that practical because there's so many. But let's see. Okay, we have here, oops, kite, vacation. So you're probably needing a vacation also to relax. Or maybe your project has to do with tourism as well. Then we have pale, time to get out of a situation. Yeah. And see, like, that's why, like I was saying, this is your decision. It's time to get out of the situation, time to get out of this negative thinking, time to get out of a way of thinking that holds you back. So it's like, feel the fear, do it anyway. That's your message. And then we have bell, announcement. So there's something in, like with announcement, I see like good news coming in. And I think this good news coming in has to do with this success, has to do with the Knight of Discs. It has to do with you getting the support that you've been wanting. And maybe, for instance, if you've applied for a new school, if you've applied for a course, a studio, no, to a study of some kind, to a university, and you've been, really like anxious about if you're going to make it or not, the answer here is quite positive. You are going to make it. Then we have here, bottom of the deck, basket, recognition, reward for merit. So yes, the answer is yes. So here with vacation is really telling you, just relax, go with the flow. There's nothing you can do right now except deciding to relax, deciding to move forward no matter what. This is really, really nice. And maybe with this journey, if you're studying, maybe you're studying in another city or even in another country, or the job you wanted is somewhere else and you're getting it. This is fantastic. Now, the last cards we have here as an advice. We have here, drop it, drop the weight that's bringing you down. You have to drop that baggage, drop that negative thinking. This is quite important. And this one, okay. And have fun. So here with the vacation again. Drop the negative thinking, drop the anxiety. You've done everything you could. Now it's time to relax and have fun and let life bring you there. So life is going to happen and it's going to be positive. So here at the bottom of the deck is celebrate you. Celebrate you. Have fun. You deserve it and things will be fine. Things are going to get better. You just have to release this weight of self-doubt, okay? Feel the fear. Do it anyway. That's your sentence pile number 2. So I hope this resonated. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to start with the tarot cards, and then we're going to the oracle cards. And what's next in your career? Let's see. We have the 10 of Wands. Then we have the Devil, number 15. Then we have number 2, the High Priestess, and the Princess of Swords, the Activist. The Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords. There you go. Now, you're dying to change your situation, because the situation you're in puts you in under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. Maybe you're ready to change. You know, you are, the situation you're in really bogs you down, really wears you down. You're very, very tired. You don't know how long you can take. And it's like, it's so much so that you're kind of ready to just quit everything, and not care, you know. And this can also be a situation where that you are in a job or in a career that you cannot break free from. You feel like you're stuck there, and this makes you very unhappy for some reason, be it financial reasons, legal reasons, whatever reasons they are. It's like you have the feeling you cannot move, and you have the feeling you're not getting your recognition. You have the feeling probably you're being bullied as well. Not bullied, huh? Yeah, but you're not being treated with enough respect. There's something there that doesn't allow you, to feel good, and so you kind of emotionally retreat from your job. You just do it, but not with your heart. But you're really longing for something else. You're longing for something that it's freer. Maybe, for instance, here with the Princess of Swords, something like, for instance, you can do on the internet, something that you can work from any place in the world. You kind of dreaming of freedom. You're dreaming of feeling free, completely free, and not forced to do something you don't want to do. Because that's more or less the situation, the energy we're getting. I see the situation getting better. I see, for instance, that if there's like a legal matter in your work, I see you going and fight it, here with the activist. I see you fighting for what's right for you. And at first, you're still gathering the information here with the high priestess, because the high priestess is what happens behind the curtain. So, and so you're preparing yourself, you're playing the game, you know. So I'm just getting like German expressions, but there's one which is I find really fitting. I'm just like translated really like loosely, yeah, free translation, and it's like to make a good face to a bad situation. You're just smiling to something horrible. Make a good face to a bad situation because there's no other way in that moment, and that's how you feel right now. That you have to play along with something you do not agree or you don't want to be part of. But you have to play along because there's money involved, of course, is your livelihood, but you are planning to get out of this, and you will be able to do it, be it through legal action or just by sheer strength of character. Yeah. But what they say here as well with the Princess of Swords, she's like a rebel here, which is wonderful. But here's also like some caution of like how you use your words, how you come across as well, so that you don't make it worse for yourself. But and it's also here for some of you that, again, It's almost the same message, but it's not quite. It's for some of you, you're looking for a certain kind of job, or you wanting to go in a certain direction, but you cannot at the moment because the conditions are not perfect at the moment to follow that road, that path. And so just like, go with what comes, roll with the punches and work with what there is, even if it's a job that you find unfitting or usually you wouldn't want to do it, but just go in order to pay your bills because something better is coming. It's for you not to give up. So really something better is coming. Let's see what are the cards here. So what's next in your career? Let's see what the cards have to say there. Sensitivity. So this is written in German, so I'll just translate as well as I can. So sensitivity. You're becoming more and more sensitive, and you must change accordingly. Yeah, you must carry out the changes in your life that go with that sensitivity. So yeah, I think like this is part of what we're having seeing here. So you're not accepting certain things, you're not agreeing with certain things, and you don't want to feel trapped anymore in a certain kind of system or a certain way of dealings, right? So you need to change that, and you feel that need within you, and you will change. You will change because you're a very sensitive soul. And what I'm getting here, especially with this card as well, is that you are like a freedom fighter. You fight for the rights of people. You have a very strong sense of justice, a very developed, very strongly developed sense of justice. So you may not be agreeing with certain things in your surroundings, and it doesn't have to be things that affect you directly. It could be affecting other people. You, like I said, you have a very developed sense, a highly developed sense of justice. Then you have counselor. You heal with loving words, wise advice, and with your compassionate ear. You lend an ear to people. So maybe it's like you are going to work as a counselor, and could be that's the reason why we have these two cards here, that you're counseling like really difficult situations, people that are really have horrible conditions in their life or faced with terrible situations or crisis situations, and you're there to help them, and you're there to fight for their rights as well. So maybe some of you will be a social activist or a social therapist or a social counselor. And this card is looking at us. And we have job change. You're beginning a new career that will bring you happiness or joy and fulfillment. And this is a change that you've been looking for, and you earn it as well. So yes, you are changing your life. You are changing for the better. And you guys, what I have, the message I get here is like you're giving meaning to your life. Your life is getting more and more meaning because we are helping other people. Bottom of the deck, we have school. To your answer, I have a fly here in my apartment, and the fly needs its couple of seconds of fame. To your protected answer, to the answer you seek, it is important that you go to school. So to get this change, probably you have to train. Maybe you have to learn another trade, learn other skills or perfection it, other skills. Yeah. So let's see what these cards here have to say to your job situation. So what's next for you concerning career? Let's see. This one. Ooh, man holding a heart. So you're getting support. You can be getting support from your life partner, right? Or from friends, you know, and family. So this is here someone being really loving, supporting you, and they'll be supporting you with their time, supporting also with their resources, but especially with their understanding and with their emotional support through this journey. Then we have all tied up. Number 2. Okay, we have here 45 adds up to a 9. We have 23 adds up to a 5. And this one too. Okay. We have 39 adds up to a 12. The 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Yeah. The thing is like what I'm getting here, ask for help when you need it. You know, it can be that you feel you have to take this load on your own, you know, like Frodo Baggins, no, Lord of the Rings. And, but you don't, you know, and Frodo Baggins had Samwise to help. So you go and ask for help is what I'm getting here. And it could be that you have difficulty in really vocalizing, like, I need help, I need support, I don't know what to do, it's too much for me. But here's like communicate openly, communicate how you feel. Even, you know, if you stumble with words and you don't find the right words, like me right now, but just that other people know how to help you, because other people they want to be there for you. So you don't have to make this journey alone. Other people really want to be there for you, but you have to communicate it to them, you know. And I think like by communicating, this being all tied up will dissipate, and you'll be able then to move forward the way you really want to. And I think it's quite positive. I know it doesn't sound, because it's all this being tied up, all this weight on your shoulders and carrying so much, but you're on the right direction. This is what I get here. You're really in the right direction. And you can do so much good to the world. You can help so many people. Okay, I want this one. Okay, I will take them both. Career, yes, so this is about career. The card is right. Then we have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And this would go along here with this card here. You know, using your intuition, because it's like with these two cards now together, then gives us the feeling you already know what you want. Actually, you already know what to do. You just have to connect with yourself, to connect with this hero within, with this rebel within, which lives within you, so you can move forward, so you can change your situation. So I'll get 2 more cards, because career is like, okay. Okay, here we have bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem, so quite positive. And we have this one here, money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yeah. This is beautiful, because it's really telling us that you're overcoming a financial problem, because probably is this what's bringing you down. You will be overcoming it. And there are people, like I said, they're ready to support you. You just have to communicate. You just have to be open to other people, you know, be sincere, be honest with your feelings and with your situation. And I have the feeling that for some of you, you are afraid of showing too much vulnerability and to humiliate yourself in the situation. But the message here, especially here with Gabriel, is no, you could never humiliate yourself when you're sincere and speaking from the heart, you know, speaking as an adult in a mature way, saying, hey, I need help. I don't know what to do, or I need help in this situation. And you will be helped. You know, you'll be taken seriously, because everyone needs help once in a while. And it will be successful, and there is money coming in. You just have to open yourself to it. There are other solutions. And we have bottom of the deck. What do we have? We have cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So you are protected Again, we have here the mother as well, one of the faces of the great mother. So we have the high priestess, and she's protecting you. You know, yes, things can get really bad here with the devil, like creating mischief and negative situations. But you know, let's see, like the devil is this pandemic, yeah, in your case, you know, and the conditions are really negative or not that advantageous to follow your path the way you'd like to, because everything is so insecure, but you're being protected. So what is out of control is, for instance, this pandemic, but you're being protected. Okay, I just repeating myself on that point because I want you to really understand that you are being protected, you are loved, and your path is important to all of us. And this fly as well. I'm taking this fly today as it got trapped in my apartment, and I've opened the window already, but it doesn't want to go. I don't know. So I'm taking it as a blessing. So last cards for advice. So what's next in your career? What's the advice? One more time. There you go. Take a breather. Really, number 17. Relax. Okay, relax. It's quite important that you relax and just in order to, like she's doing, I think she's the main message here actually. Relax so you can get in touch with your intuition, so you can get in touch with your inner voice. You have to relax first. And then clear the fog. Again, by taking a breather, you will clear the fog and you will have a better perspective. And you will see the way. You will then find, you will see that path with money. Yeah? And bottom of the deck is blow off some steam. Go dancing, you know, or go out with friends if you can, or talk with friends that make you laugh, make them laugh, and just have fun. You really just have fun and relax. And that will be, you know, through that you'll be raising your vibration, yeah, and you'll be happier, and by being happier you'll see clearer as well, because your heart starts to sing in that beautiful vibration and starts telling you the secret way to the money path. And when you know the secret way to the money path, please let me know too. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.